May the God of hope fill us with all joy and peace in believing, so that we may abound in hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Good morning, sisters and brothers, to a beautiful Saturday. Today's meditation is from December 15th, 2006, from the writings of Father Hans Urs von Balthasar, who was an eminent Swiss theologian who wrote prodigiously and passed away in 1988. The Virgin, harboring a mystery under her heart, remains in profound solitude, in a silence that almost causes the perplexed Joseph to despair. Incarnation of God means condescension, abasement, and because we are sinners, humiliation. And he already draws his mother into these humiliations. Where did she get this child? People must have talked at the time, and they probably never stopped. It must have been a sorry state of affairs if Joseph could find no better way out than to divorce his bride quietly. God's humanism at once begins drastically. Those whose lives God enters, those who enter into his, are not protected. They have to go along into a suspicion and ambiguity they cannot talk their way out of. And the ambiguity will only get worse until, at the cross, the mother will get to see what her yes has caused, and will have to hear the vitriolic ridicule to which the son is forced to listen. In Greek tragedy, there is the chorus that comments on the events, and it can be either sad or celebratory. In the Christian drama of Christmas, the angels of the Gloria are the chorus. They comment on the heavenly truth of this poor earthly scene in the manger. Glory is due God in heaven, but joy is given on earth to those men who delight in his good pleasure. Sisters and brothers, I often think of a lot of the personal things that happen in the Holy Family that aren't written in the Bible. For instance, can you imagine Mary having to go back to her family and say, "Hey Mom, guess what? I'm pregnant." And it was the Holy Spirit. There had to have been a heavenly element that prepared everyone for what was happening. And I'm sure that most Jewish men of the age, they found out that their bride-to-be was pregnant, would probably demand that she be stoned to death for infidelity. But not Joseph. He would have divorced her quietly, and her family would have taken her to another village outside of the Jewish community to have her child, and thus spare her life. So there's all these family-oriented things that we have to assume by Jewish customs that are not mentioned in the Bible. Have a wonderful day, everyone. May God bless you. May he bring peace to the world. And if he should permit it, may we meet again soon.